Hello everybody, welcome to the Labyrinth of Limitations. For this little labyrinth, we are going to look at the diminished chord in a scale of chords, in the minor sixth scale of chords. We're going to look at how the diminished chord is easy, so we can use its ease, the relative easiness of it, to do some explorations and really get familiar with our scales of chords and to be faster. So here's a diminished. This is diminished with D in the bass. So this is D at the 5th fret of the 5th string. And I'm going to just acknowledge to myself the fact that when I move this up a minor third, it's the same diminished. It's the same diminished. It's the same diminished. All of those are the same chords. Those all have some assortment of D, A flat, B, and F. Okay? So now I'm going to look at it in relation to a scale of chords. And we'll look at it in relation to A minor 6. This D is the perfect fourth, which goes up to the perfect fifth of A minor 6. So what we need to know, and I said this in the last video, I've said this elsewhere, is that the diminished notes are always in relation to whatever they resolve to. They are the major second, perfect fourth, sharp 5, and major 7th. In relation to what they resolve to. So in other words, in relation to A, this is a perfect fourth, this is a major 7th, this is a major 2nd, and this is a sharp 5 in relation to A. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to look at using this to move 4 different movements, because there's 4 different places we can go, and we're going to resolve them all to either G major or E major, which is what happens in All the Things You Are. So we can practice all the things in All the Things You Are. Has everything as far as family goes. So here we go. This in relation to A minor 6, I already said, so I'm going to practice. This is how I practice my knowledge, okay? I'm going to practice singing. So that is... See, this is just me singing this in context of A minor 6. Just seeing it in relation to A minor 6 and in relation to D7. So I'm seeing in relation to that. Now I'm going to, so that was making it a fourth. I'm going to go through that circle. The circle is perfect fourth, sharp 5, major 7th, major 2nd, but I'm going to go backwards because I like the musical result of the practice. So perfect fourth is now going to be major 2nd. And if this is a major 2nd, that means it goes up a half step to the minor 3rd. And this is the minor 3rd of C minor 6. There's my root. So I go. And that resolves to E minor or major. I'm going to do E major because then thinking All Things You Are with some blips. But anyway, so that was, right? That's going to E major. That's the tritones minor, in other words. C minor 6. That's C minor 6 is the tritones minor going to E major. We've talked about that elsewhere. So now, that is with this treating this as the 2. Now I'm going to treat this not as the 4, not as the 2, but as the major 7th. So that is going to E flat minor 6. And that is the tritones minor for D7, which moves to G. So that is... That's all just E flat minor 6 motion. You could do simple, whatever your level is. Whatever your level is with these. But you can, at any level, you can look at this and be like, that's the major 7th. I'm going to move it up to the root. I'm going to move it up and move it down to the 6th. So that's his major 7th. So now I've done the perfect fourth. I've done the major 2nd. Now I've treated it as a major 7th. Now I'm going to go backwards one more and treat it as a sharp 5. So this is going to go up to a 6. This is the minor 6 with a 6 in the bass. It's going to go down to the 5th. And that goes to E major. So these are alternating. They either go to G major or E major as a norm, though you can find ways to make them go the other way, to G, make them all go to G major, for example. So here we go. So that was the 6 on the 5 for E major. So that is treating this as a sharp 5. You know, do some ABCs out of it if you want to, and then just hearing all that beautiful sound. So that is, now we've done the full thing. We've treated this as the 4th of A minor 6. We treated it as the 2nd of C minor 6. We treated it as the major 7th of the tritones minor of E flat minor 6. And we've treated it as the sharp 5 of F sharp minor 6, which is the 6 on the 5 going to E. So now, what I would recommend doing is just take something that you know, like a lot of people will know the diminished chord that is a drop 2 on strings 5 through 2, and do this with each string, just like I said in the last video. So I did that with the 5th string, now I'll do this with this note on the 4th string. So this, in relation to A minor 6, is the major 7th. So that's like... Okay, so that's that idea. That is... that's that idea. So that is major 7th. So now I'm going to make it not major 7th, but sharp 5. So let's see if I can do this. So that was complicated. So let's do a lesson. So this is a sharp 5. I could just do my voicings I already know and look at them in this way. So I could go, this is the sharp 5 of C minor 6. Now it goes to a perfect to the 6th, and it goes back down to the sharp 5, and then it goes down to the 5th. You can do it in any number of ways. You can make it the bottom note of a chord, the top note of the chord, a middle voice of the chord, but you're seeing it now. And we're focusing on the diminished to learn our diminished so that we can make it, take advantage of how easy it is. So that was sharp 5. Now I'm going to go back and make it a 4th. So 4th is going to be like this. So that's right. That is treating this as this is the 4th of going up to the 5th of E flat minor 6, which is the tritones minor for D. So that's why I'm doing A flat 7. Just that's A flat 7. So now I've almost done all of them, right? So that was making it a 4th. Now I got to make it a major 2nd on this string. So that's going to be going up to a 3rd. So, and that's the 6 on the 5 going to E flat major once again. So I can do this on each string. I'll just do it really quick on the next one. So this is minor. This is the 2nd, the major 2nd in relation to A. It's going to go up. This, now that was major 2nd, so I'm going to make it the major 7th. Should do it like so. So that was major 2nd. Did I do that? So I did the major 2nd in relation to A minor 6. And I made it the major 7th in relation to C minor 6, which is the tritones minor going to E. And then I make it the major 7th, so then the sharp 5. So then the sharp 5 is going to go up to the 6, which is the tritones minor for G, because that's E flat minor 6. This is the 6th of E flat minor 6. This is the 5th of E flat minor 6. Okay, and then, so that was the sharp 5, and then you got to do the 4th. So the 4th is going to go to F sharp minor 6. Okay, so then that does the full circle once again, and then I would do this on this string. This is a sharp 5 in relation to A minor 6, the 6 on the 5 for D. This is the perfect fourth for, so now I have to think, what is that the perfect fourth of? So perfect fourth's got to go up a whole step to get to the perfect fifth. So that's perfect fifth of C minor 6. I resolved to G that time because that's just a minor 4. But I'll go like that. So that would be perfect fourth, and then I go back and make it a major second. Major second. That's the tritones minor. And then I make it the major seventh. And that's going through all the notes there. And this is going to slow you down to think of it. It's good to slow ourselves down. And then you're going to get more familiar with all your diminished notes. And then when you're moving through a scale, so you can see how it all fits together more. It fits together like this, your diminished and your main chord. So I hope this was helpful to folks. This is practicing to make the diminished easy for ourselves, or take advantage of it being easy. Everybody can move it up by minor thirds, but can we really see how it can go to these 4 places and get familiar in our hands, so that we don't have to think with our mind as far as our conceptual mind, but we can think in our just kind of more visceral muscle memory and using our ear type of stuff. So that's for today. There'll be more to come. Hope this has been fun and informative, and I'll talk to you soon. Keep practicing.